Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, here's what's coming for you in September. Sagittarius, there's a lot of emphasis on your home life here during the month of September. Are you moving? Are you buying? Are you selling? Where are you going? There's a lot of destined opportunities to expand your wealth through property. Maybe you're going back home. There's something about your past, your childhood, your roots, your background, your traditions that are going to be calling your name. Month could also bring great healing, especially if there's been a big ending or a big breakup that you've been navigating in your life. Throughout August, you were on a quest for truth, for meaning, what makes sense anymore. And you could have channeled that energy through your religion, through your own system of beliefs, but I want you to know, Sag, that wherever you go, there you are. And if you try to find the bliss and the good energy right here, right now, the universe is going to give you more reasons to smile and be happy. Jupiter, who's your chart ruler, is getting activated this month through our eclipse, and it's in your 8th house of shared resources, money, finances. And you know what? Jupiter could free you from any financial blockages. It could show you this whole other world. Look, you can do it. You don't need to rely on anyone or anything for money, for anything that you've been holding on to tightly. That's the 8th house. Jupiter is going to free you from it. 8th house is everything we're kind of afraid of as humans. It's what we avoid. It's the house of shame, guilt, fear, pain, and Jupiter is healing you from it all, helping you face your fears. All of a sudden, you're not afraid anymore. You're taking risks. It's the house of soulmates. It's the house of intimacy and deep connection, and you're really opening yourself up to that world. You need help financially from other people. Jupiter is also here supporting you, especially if it's through family. And towards the middle, endish of September, don't even get me started with how blessed your career is about to be. Venus, Mercury, an eclipse in your 10th house of visibility, reputation, who you are, how the world sees you. Ready for massive recognition, maybe even fame, some sort of destined opportunity that shows up truly once in a lifetime. Don't lose hope, Sag, because truly this is only the beginning, and don't be afraid to take risks, show up for yourself, connect with souls on a deeper, intimate level, put yourself out there. Eclipses are going to surprise you in ways that you can't even fathom. So don't be afraid to do the work, tap into your roots, your background, what makes you feel good. Don't be afraid to lean on some sort of meaningful religion or something that you can hold on to and believe in, because that's what's going to be the driver towards this massive new beginning in the world of success. Pisces, this is the month that changes your life. Whether you're a Pisces sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, things are going to be happening for you, my friend. Eclipses open up portals. There's an impact here beyond what we can even comprehend. They realign us towards our more destined path, and there's one happening in your sign on September 7th. Because Rahu, the North Node, is in your sign, this is you rediscovering yourself completely. Who are you? What you think about yourself? How you take action? What are the things that light you up and bring you passion? Rahu is on the hunt for greatness, and it will not rest, especially if you've been having kind of a hard time navigating these waters, a little bit of confusing energy. This eclipse is going to dispose of anything that is no longer going with you in your future. It has no room. Never meant for you, and it will bring something new into your life almost immediately, and you'll look back and you'll say thank you for the way everything unfolded. Because this is all happening in your sign, and if you're Pisces rising especially, you could change something up about your physical appearance. You could decide you want to change your look, what you stand for, what you're known for, and this eclipse is making a blessed trine to Jupiter in Cancer in your 5th house, highlighting relationships, crushes, fun, excitement, children, creativity, hobbies, even a new business. There's something new coming out of you that is being born, and that Saturn has re-entered your sign for its last and final spin. You will not see him again for another 30 years. Time to get extremely serious about what it is that you love to do. And by March 2026, you will see how much your life has changed for the better. Remember, an eclipse like this happens only every 18 years. And truly, you don't even have to do anything other than believe in miracles. And if you want to know exactly how this eclipse is going to affect you personally based off your planet specifically, download the app Astrobella. It goes into great detail. It talks about your chart. It's like getting a birth chart reading from your favorite astrologist. It is so detailed. You'll love it. Virgo, 2 new moons in your sign, 2 blessed opportunities to start over, to start fresh, to forget the old, to forget the pain, to let go of the struggles, hardships you've faced over the past 2 years while having Saturn oppose you since March of 2023. Looking back, do you feel like a new person? Do you feel a little rewarded? Do you understand where your future is headed towards now? Ready for massive gains. There's an eclipse happening in your 7th house of business partnerships, business endeavors, relationships, one-on-one clients, and it's making a blessed trine to Jupiter in your 11th house. So this could free you from friendships that are no longer serving you and that aren't aligned with who you're becoming. At the same time, Jupiter will reward you greatly when it comes to your long-term goals and where you're headed towards. It's about your future right now. If you're single, this month is very much about relationships. There could be someone that comes forward with grand gestures, or if you're in a relationship, it's on rocky grounds, you don't know what to do, this eclipse will bring you a lot of clarity. Nevertheless, though, having Saturn re-enter your 7th house is almost like tying up loose ends when it comes to relationships, the end of karma behind relationships. Month is very much make it or break it for relationships for you, especially if your Venus is in Virgo. Even decide you want to take your health more seriously, focus on your body in great detail. You're letting go of this need to show up perfectly into this world, and you're falling in love with the mess. Mercury in your sign throughout the entire month. Get ready to hear back from jobs, have blessed job opportunities, have communication flow freely. Tuition also hits its peak. You're just going to feel a lot of energies around you. You're going to understand things more. They're going to click. And with Mars in your 2nd house, a really good time to pay off some bills. The square to Jupiter, be careful not to overspend or to overdo something. Then by the time your season starts and Venus enters your sign and blesses you financially and romantically, it's just going to keep getting better and better from there. So tie up loose ends when it comes to relationships. Do everything you can to forget the old, because the new you is coming out of hermit mode unlike ever before. And it's time to show the world what you're all about. Leo, it's a money month. Venus in your sign is bringing a lot of resolutions towards any financial struggles or hardships. And not only is it going to be a great time financially, romantically, you may really feel the sparks for someone special. That's loud and abundant and romantic in all the ways that makes your heart skip a million beats a minute. Mars in Libra could get you traveling somewhere nice, maybe in the first half of September, exploring more, communicating more, feeling more social. And then on September 7th, we have a daring full moon lunar eclipse happening in your 8th house. This is about to wipe the slate clean with a burden in your life, whether it's about relationships or fears of intimacy or sacred bonds or something that's been weighing on you, twin flames, past traumas, financial hardships, recreation, like the birth of something new, death and rebirth in all the ways. I mean, you're really coming out of this one a brand new person. A relationship that energetically blocks you may end during this time. And if you're single, you can meet someone that unlocks a whole new world of deep connection, soul bonding, intimacy. Eclipse energy lasts 6 months, but this full moon is 100% going to bring something very revealing to you in all of those areas of life that I just mentioned. Find yourself even wanting to learn more about astrology or research something or the occult or esoteric subjects that are hidden, psychology. I remember when I had an eclipse in the 8th house, I became obsessed with astrology. It's also activating Jupiter in your 12th house, potentially could take you to a foreign land or some sort of spiritual awakening when it comes to letting something go in your life. This one feels like it's less of a loss and more of a liberation. There's also another eclipse happening in your 2nd house towards the middle of the month, end-ish. This is the 2nd new moon activating your 2nd house. Very rare. It's screaming at you for a new beginning in the area of life that values money, self-worth, self-confidence, self-esteem, how you value yourself. 2nd house is also the house of natural gifts and talents. There is going to be something that you discover about yourself that you're good at, that will financially also be very rewarding for you over the next 6 months. Taurus, massive emphasis on friendships this month. There's an eclipse happening on September 7th that could really help you purge out any friendships that have felt a little one-sided or have been draining your energy. Venus is blessing your home life. Maybe you're moving or investing or buying, selling real estate. Maybe you're just spending more time at home. Mars in your 6th, be careful not to overdo it at work. Take care of your body, take care of your health, and balance out your routine. Maybe there's some doctor appointments here and there. Towards the middle of the month, Venus enters your 5th and sparks up the most romantic house with joy, pleasure, and fun. And there could be some flames that get ignited here. We have another new moon. This is the 2nd one this month for you that is going to activate that 5th house, which is not just about fun and romance and dating. It's also about creativity and a project that you feel inspired to take on. It's the house of children, the birth of something new. Beginning a 6-month-long cycle of bringing something new to life. Your hobbies and the things that you love to do for fun are about to be your best friend. And with the South Node here, this could be a past life connection that comes forward into your life. Someone that feels like home, someone that feels familiar. September just may be the most romantic month of your life. Don't be afraid to purge out friendships that don't align with who you are and where you're going. Sure to check out my next video for the rest of the signs.